like once a week, and they're really happy that you go to that store. They say "itsumo," which means it's always nice to see you. Hello, Lynn Nyok. How are you? Lynn Nyok. Kathy.
Hello.
Kathy, I just got your homework, and I'm thinking you and Bear just sent your homework last night or this morning. So can I play your homework for everybody?
Okay.
Okay, I promise. All right, you guys. And I see Deanna, always good. Kwang Tai, good. All right, let's do Bears first. Mr. Bear, and then we'll do Kathy, okay? I promise. Bear, are you ready? You get to be the star of the show. Here we go, Mr. Bear. Everybody, this is Bear's homework.
Hello, Mr. Brandon. My name is Bear, and this is my homework. My trip to Con.
Can you hear him, Kathy? Okay.
Yes.
Well, okay, I'm gonna make it so he'll be like really hear him now because I didn't put on share screen. Sometimes share screen works better.
Hello, Mr. Brandon. My name is Bear, and this is my homework. My trip to Coney Island had many interesting things. First, we went to the airport in Hanoi to go to Ho Chi Minh City. The schedule said the flight to Ho Chi Minh City to Coney Island was cancelled because the plane has problems. We are very worried because my mom doesn't book the hotel in Ho Chi Minh City yet. But we were so fast, so we go to the last flight to Coney Island of that day. in the
Do you know, because I played that audio clip, hello everyone, I'm still here. Because I played that audio clip, they cut me out of Zoom, you guys. It's so rude. Bear, could you hear some of your story? Is Bear there? Hey Bear, what happened to you? Bear, we don't have Bear, you guys. All right. Bear, I wrote you a comment. You did a great job. Kathy, can we try this? But I have to be careful because it cuts me out of Zoom when I'm downloading your homework, you guys. And that's really terrible. Let's see. Bear,
I sent my homework yesterday.
yeah, that's fine, Kathy, if you hand it in one day late. So it says, here's my homework. I'm Kathy. Kathy, let's try.
Hello, Teacher Brandon.
Yes.
Here's my homework.
Wonderful.
One day, me and my friend Thomas decided it would be a wonderful trip around the world since that we just received our passport. We looked carefully on the map and finally decided that we go to Russia first. When we go to Russia, there was something crazy happening. There was a car crash behind us. We were so terrified that we thought that we should.
Okay, Kathy, that is actually Andrew's story. So I'm going to put Andrew's story on the screen. Do you know Andrew? Is he your school friend or your brother or cousin?
I read
Oh, you
in
just read it? That's
the
okay.
page this time.
There's a high school student.
I don't know. I don't
No, it's
know.
It's okay because Kathy, this is not a writing class, it's a reading class. So on Wednesday night, two students said, teacher, can we just read another person's homework? And I said, yeah, I understand you guys. You have so much homework at school that, you know, it's okay. Kathy, it's totally okay that you read Andrew's. But what I'm going to do, Kathy, is I'm going to put Andrew's original story on the screen, okay? Because we're going to do storytelling part 2 tonight. And I have some new style things for you. So in these writings that you guys did, like Bear, which I hope Bear comes back. What happened to Bear? Bear's story is like this young student, Mary. She's really sweet on Wednesday night. It's just a short story from Mary because she's very young. She's only like 8 years old. But Bear wrote more because he's an older student. Bear has like 3 paragraphs. So thank you, Bear, if you come back, I hope. So Kathy, here it is. It's Andrew's trip. So can you read Mr. Andrews' adventure in Russia?
I read it for my homework because they have a lot of hard work. So I want to read it.
That's fine, Kathy. I mean, when you guys tell me about your personal lives in Vietnam, it sounds like May is a really busy month because you guys are getting ready for national vacations in June, is it, Kathy? July 1st, does it start? Your summer? Oh no, Kathy, where's your voice? You put your animal on the keyboard and I can't hear your voice. Oh no. So everybody, Kathy was reading the story that came from a student named oh, Kathy, there you are. Okay, so Kathy, just read us this paragraph. It's
Okay.
okay, here we go.
One day, me and my friend Thomas decided it would be a wonderful idea to take a trip around the world since we just received our passport. We looked carefully on the map and finally we decided to go to Russia. First, when we got to Russia, there was something crazy happening. There was a car crash behind us and we were so terrified. We thought that we should go faster. After that, this first crazy thing in Russia, we went out to eat some traditional food, but as we were looking for food, out of nowhere, I saw my high school friend. Apparently, she was visiting Russia to see her grandparents. After many years of staying away for so long, finally, we went to Egypt, but the fun was not over just yet. Just as I thought nothing could go wrong, everything went wrong. We first got to the market, but we didn't know that it was abandoned and the people were ghosts. After that roller coaster of emotion, we decided it would be best if we went back home to America.
Yeah, now Kathy, this is a real easy question. Do you think Andrew's writing is a true story or a fantasy story?
I think it's a true
A
story.
true story. You saw people who were ghosts in a marketplace.
But the goal is staying. No, it's true.
Yeah.
I think that
Well, do you know, Kathy, about 50 years ago, a lot of Russians used to go to Vietnam in 1975 after Vietnam got its independence. And the Russians would go to the Vietnam beaches and the Vietnamese children would try to sell them peanuts. But the Russians were these big fat guys and they said, we don't want peanuts, you know, bring us better food. But that's all the poor Vietnamese kids could sell in Nha Trang. It's just peanuts that their families could get. So Russians are funny. They used to have a stronger Vietnam connection. All right, you guys. Hey, Deanna, are you there? You just joined us. How are you, Deanna?
I'm good. How about you?
Pretty good, pretty good. Hey, Deanna, can you read the story by Mary? She's a Wednesday night student and she's not here, but this is a true story and I can't say these names in Vietnamese. Can you help me with them?
Okay. 2 years ago, I had a long trip with my family and my cousin at Sapa City. We had to go 2,000 kilometers by airplane. Then we had to go 7 hours by bus. It was so far. We arrived at Sapa at 7 p.m. The weather was cold. 10 degrees, but I like it so much. We climbed to the top of the Fanspan Mountain with an elevation of 2,147 meters. This
Yeah.
mountain is the highest in Vietnam. This was a very interesting trip. Scared of hay.
Yeah, her mother was scared of heights. So if you yourself or a friend or family member is really afraid to be in a tall building, like in Ho Chi Minh City and Hanoi, there are those two really tall buildings. Being at the top makes some people really nervous. So in English, you say scared of heights. You could say scared of high places, but scared of heights is what it usually is, scared of heights. Deanna, have you been to Phan Xipang Mountain?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that day was too cold, and my hair is like this.
So do you guys bring winter jackets if you go to Phan Xipang?
Yeah, I'm wearing a very thick jacket, but I
Yeah.
still feel cold.
In Vietnam, in your houses, do you keep just like one good strong jacket in case it gets cold in December and January in Hanoi or Ho Chi Minh City?
Yeah, I think we love it.
Yeah. Yeah. When I was in Taiwan, I had to go to this famous store called Costco to get a lightweight winter jacket because I didn't know Taipei could get so cold and wet in winter. Somebody said Taipei never gets cold, and it did get cold, you guys. Hey, there's Oliver. Oliver, how are you?
I'm great, teacher.
Oliver, have you and your family been to this Phan Xipang Mountain?
No,
No,
I-
it's
my
no.
family didn't go there.
Hey, Oliver, when you were a boy, did you like this famous train character? Here, I'll show you. Because in Andrew's story, the name of the boy is Thomas. Do you know Thomas the Train?
Yes, teacher. I have a book about Thomas.
Yeah, so Thomas is famous. So did you notice in Andrew's story, his friend is called Thomas? And I wonder if Andrew got the name Thomas from Thomas the Train. Thomas the Train was really popular in Japan. But Oliver, you know, the thing about Thomas in Japan is the little boys who are 3 years old love Thomas, but when they're 4 years old, they switch to Pikachu, and I say, hey, do you still like Thomas? And they say, no, I hate Thomas. I say, what? Why? And they just change. At about age 4, they decide we don't like Thomas. We like Legos, Star Wars, and Pokemon. And then they have to say goodbye to Thomas. I feel sorry for Thomas. All right, so goodbye to Thomas. All right, you guys, today's thing, I'm just checking for some new students. We have Quang Tai, Kevin, Victor, Tommy, Oliver, Kathy, Anna Lee, Ken, Deanna. Here's what we're gonna do. I noticed in my classes for NCSN that you guys really love these fantasy stories. I was surprised how much energy the students have for fantasy stories. So example, there's the story of Oliver's bear, and one day Oliver's bear gets magic powers. All right, so since you guys love magic stories, right, we're gonna do magic stories tonight, and I need you guys, since this is a speaking class and you need as much practice as you can. First, I want Mr. Tommy. Tommy, how's your microphone working?
Yeah.
Oh, it's wonderful. No more Star Wars robot voice. I'm so happy, Tommy. All right, Tommy, can you read this paragraph here for today's lesson?
Yeah.
Okay.
For today's lesson, I want us all to try style of imaginative writing that we praise a fiction story of retelling. Let's discuss some ideas together here. Trial oral communication, because it is a speaking class after all. Let's develop some ideas here to get started on the writing assignment. We don't have to finish the story this evening. You can finish them as homework. But let's get you started with one or two introductory sentences to get you going. Your goal is a story of about 7 sentences. We just shoot then drink. Remember, there are fantastic stories, so you can add some crazy details if you like.
Yeah, what do you think, Tommy? Is it okay to add some crazy details? All right. Tommy, nice reading, by the way. Let's go to Anna Lee. Anna Lee, are you there? Miss Anna Lee. Anna Lee.
Yes.
Hey, Anna Lee, can you read? I'll highlight it here. It's on 2 pages. The 2 stories. Okay, want to try?
Okay. The 2 stories are different because Mary really did go to Fancy Pan Mountain. However, I think it's safe to say Andrew didn't really go to Russia. I think for tonight's lesson, I want us all to try Andrew's style of imaginative writing where we create a fiction story for retelling. Let's discuss some ideas here. Through oral communication, because this is a speaking class after all, let's develop some ideas here to get you started on your writing assignment. We don't have to finish the stories this evening. You can finish them as homework, but let's at least get you started with 1 or 2 introductory scientists to get you going. Your goal is a story about 7 sentences, which you should then read. Remember, these are fantasy stories. You can add some crazy details if you like.
All right. Anna Lee and Kathy and Deanna, teacher is dreaming this morning. This is exactly what I wrote here. I pasted it 2 times. I'm sorry. Well, at least then you can tell your mom and dad, I know the homework is because we read it 2 times. All right. Sorry about that. I took Wednesday's night. It's the same style class. By the way, this Fancy Pan Mountain, every time I read this, you guys, I start laughing. Let me show you why, and we'll share again. In Germany at Christmas time, they make marzipan. Do you guys know marzipan? It sounds so much like Fansipan. Marzipan, this is sugar and almonds and butter made into this loaf. And then the German people make these little candy fruits. This is an expert genius maker. But all of these are candies. They're so good, Kathy and Deanna and Tommy. And I can't stop eating these. And my doctor in Japan said, you must stop eating sugar because it's damaging my teeth and my blood. So no more sugar for Brendan. And what I love, this is chocolate marzipan, you guys. It is so good. It's made with pistachios or almonds. No, almonds. These are little almonds. And it's one of my favorite sweets in the world. You cut the almonds and then this has like an almond taste with butter. Oh my gosh, you guys, if you get a chance to try marzipan, and school students
I
can
like
buy
mochi.
it's like mochi, but it doesn't have that chewy rice. It's like nuts, Kathy. So I know in Southeast Asia, you guys eat a lot of peanuts and almonds, right? Like peanut sauce for chicken satay and almonds for Chinese cooking. So this is kind of like Asian taste with all those almonds. Oh, you know what else it has? The marzipan. They put a little bit of rose water, and it's like fresh roses, the flower roses, and so it's called rose water for cooking. Let me show you rose water. The French people and the German people use rose water in their cooking. And so rose water, you can make a drink out of rose water. It's made with roses. Would you guys like to try rose water drinks in summer? Rose water. It's really good. It's like you're drinking a fresh flower, but I don't know if you guys would like it. But you put that in the marzipan too. And so it's like almonds and roses. It's so good, you guys. I really love it, but I can't eat it anymore, so I'm disappointed. All right, you guys, I got some story ideas for you. I asked Anna Lee, Tommy, Deanna. Let me see, Mr. Oliver, are you still there? We have to work our way down the list. Hey, Kwang Tai joined us. Good to see you, Kwang Tai. Kwang Tai has some sort of animation going behind him. Kwang Tai, how are you?
I'm
Uh,
good.
All right, Kwang Tai, I have 10 story ideas. Can you read number 1?
Huh?
Yeah, number 1. Can you read it? The mysterious door.
The mysterious door. While exploring their mother's pocket, Alex discovered a hidden door that wasn't there before. When they opened it, they find a passage leading to an
Enchanted.
enchanted forest.
Yeah, Kwang Tai, enchanted means magical forest. So they're in an attic. Do you guys know attics? Like, I'm going to find a picture of an old scary attic for you, okay? Kwang Tai's in this Saturday morning blanket. Kwang Tai, I used to put a blanket around myself and watch TV when I was your age because you go to school all week and you just want to stay home on Saturdays and relax. That's cute. All right, are you guys ready? What is an attic? You guys maybe know from your reading. Attics are really comfortable places, but sometimes children think they're scary, like there might be a ghost. So there's an attic. You can see some sunshine coming through, and you go up there and you have your old books. And these are nice attics. You can have a bed up there. But some children think they're scary because do you see the wood makes noises at night? And if it's raining, but other people say they're really comfortable and nice. It's a nice attic. You keep old stuff. But this is a dirty attic that they're working on. So some attics you don't even use. That's a beautiful attic. But this one is like an old attic. You just put old stuff. And then sometimes there are these dolls and they think the dolls are evil, like in a horror movie. So that's why they chose I look at that. That's a beautiful attic. I really like that one. Deanna, would you like to have this as your own room that you can invite friends over to and enjoy an attic like this?
Sure, but I want to make it be cuter.
Yeah, make it cute, but not scary, right? All right. This is a pretty nice attic, but again, they're kind of old places, you guys. So that's why the story here is about an enchanted attic. You find an old attic that has a magic door. Okay, let's go to Victor. Can you read this one here, number 2?
Okay. The Lost Puppy.
Mm.
Maya finds a lost puppy on her way home from school. She decides to take care of it until she can find its owner. But she soon finds out the puppy seems to have some magical abilities.
A puppy with magical abilities. By the way, that name Maya is kind of popular all over the world in South America, Mexico, India, Europe, America. Maya is becoming a popular name. Okay, the time capsule. Candy, nice to see you. How are you, Candy?
I'm fine.
Did you have a good week in school?
Yes.
Are you taking tests recently or did the tests come in June?
I am taking the test.
Now? This week?
Yeah.
Are they
Yeah.
difficult tests, Candy?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Some
What's
are difficult, some are normal.
is it math or science that's most difficult?
I think it's math and science, both of
Oh, yeah.
them.
Yeah, those are always my 2 most difficult exams. Hey, Candy, can you read this story called The Time Capsule?
Yes.
Okay.
Emma and her friends dig up an old time capsule in their backyard. Inside, they found a letter from a kid who lived in their house for 50 years ago, asking for help to solve a mystery.
Yeah. So some kid lived in a house 50 years ago, and in the backyard, the back garden, he made a time capsule. Hey, Tommy, do you have a question? Mr. Tommy.
No, I want to read.
All right, I'll let you read it just a sec. You guys, I just want to show you what a time capsule looks like. Do you guys make these in your primary school in Vietnam? Time capsules? We had to do this when I was your age, and they're kind of cool. Let me show you what they look like. What's a time capsule? This is a really expensive one that maybe some company made, or a school or a government. That's a lot of money. If you want to make your own homemade time capsule, is you get an old jar like this, and it says top secret. It's kind of funny, right? And you put, like, you decorate it, and inside you put a message for the future, for like in 50 years, you make a message. You say, hello, I don't know who you are, but if you read this in 50 or 100 years, my name was Tommy, and I lived in Ho Chi Minh City, and my friends were blah, blah, blah. We lived in a nice house. I studied English, and this is my Tom. Do you see? Don't open until June 8th, 2023. But that's not right, you guys. This should be don't open until 2073, 50 years from now, right? So the time capsules are usually open much later, and you put a picture of yourself in here. You put some treasure. But you guys, this is a wooden one. Usually you put them in a glass jar, because the glass jar is much better protection. This person used an old paint can for painting the house. I think the best time capsules are these glass ones. Like, that's made from a Pepsi or Coca-Cola bottle, right? That one would be pretty good. So what do you think, Tommy? Do you think time capsules are interesting? What do you think?
I think it's fun, but
Yeah, it is fun.
so much time to.
You could probably make one in just 1 hour, Tommy, with your friends, but be careful, because in the cities in Vietnam, they're building so many buildings that if you put a time capsule, it could be in 10 years, they'll open it up. They'll say, wait, why did this kid send just a message 10 years later? You wanted to find a place where, for 50 or 100 years, nobody digs it up, and you put a little sign or something. When you're an old man, find the secret treasure. You put it on the internet with a map, and people can go find your time capsule. It's pretty cool, actually. All right, Tommy, you said you want to read. Can you read The Alien Friend?
Yeah.
Okay.
One night, Leo sees a bright light outside his window. When he investigates, he finds a friendly alien who needs his help to fix their spaceship and get back home.
Yeah. Does that story sound interesting to you, Tommy?
Yes, very interesting.
Okay.
When I was young, I want a alien friend in the space go to my home.
All right. Wasn't there a famous movie about this in Vietnam? Because one student wrote me a story about this alien helps a little boy and a man. It came out in Vietnam like 5 years ago. Victor, do you know that movie? It's about an alien who comes to help a little boy, like in Ho Chi Minh City.
I watched the movie before, but I forgot.
So I think that's where this idea came from, because I just found that story on the internet, right? Secret Garden 2 is a famous story. Let's give this one to Deanna. Do you know the Secret Garden story?
Yes, I have a book of it.
Yeah. So this one they call the girl Sophia. I don't know, is that her name in the book?
No, her name is Mary.
Okay. Can you read this one, Deanna?
A Secret Garden. Sophia discovers a hidden garden behind her new house. The plants and flowers there seem to respond to her emotions, blooming and moving according to how she feels.
Yeah, so this story is maybe a little different. If Mary is sad, Sophia is sad, the flowers look sad. If she's happy, the flowers are happy. And so she notices it, and it starts getting a little strange. All right, Ken, can you read the magic pen for us? Mr. Ken with the angels thing. All right.
Okay,
Okay, Ken.
the magic pen. When someone buys an old pen at a sale, it quickly realizes that anything he draws will it comes to life. He
Mm.
starts with drawing simple things, but soon get more adventurous.
Hey, Ken, do you know what yard sales are?
No.
Yard sales are popular in America, Canada, and it's called a yard sale. And so you put all these old things from your house in front of your house my sister's house in Chicago looks just like this. And then people come by the tables and everything's really cheap and you can buy cheap stuff. But sometimes you can find something really expensive and you kind of keep it a secret because if you sell it on the internet, you can make hundreds of dollars or even thousands of dollars. My sister's husband does this, but he's not a very honest guy because he finds things from like an old lady and they don't know how expensive this thing is. And he buys it for like $3 and then he sells it for like $300, right? And that's called a yard sale. So they're fun things to buy. Hey, Ken, would you be interested in going to a yard sale? Yeah. Ken, what kinds of things? Do you like Star Wars toys or Legos?
Legos.
Yeah, Legos. What's cool about that is you could find a Lego set that some boy played with for only 2 or 3 years and he got tired of it. And if the boy took really good care of the Legos, you could find, Ken, that Star Wars Millennium Falcon Lego set costs about $250. And it's the Millennium Falcon Lego set. And so if you found one of these at a yard sale, I mean, that toy is about $200 in America, 30,000 yen. If you found a complete Star Wars toy, you could probably buy that for like $20. And it's an
Wow.
expensive one. Yeah, do you
It's
guys know this
beautiful.
one?
I like it.
Yeah, I wanted to buy this for this Japanese doctor's son, Yoshiharu, because he got really sick and I wanted to cheer him up. But even if I found this used, an old one at a shop in Japan, it was still about $250 and I couldn't buy it for him. I felt really sad because it's just so expensive, right? Okay, cool. So now you know what a yard sale is. Thanks for reading, Ken. All right, you guys, we have just a few more and I want to do some more here. Oliver, are you there? I heard Oliver when I showed this. You really like Legos, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And so did you like that Millennium Falcon Lego set?
No.
No. What's your favorite Lego, Oliver? All right, your homework, you have to find the favorite. All right, Kevin, are you there? Hello, Kevin. Kevin.
Oh, teacher, Kevin
Yeah.
is go to toilet.
Oh, we went to the toilet. All right. Thanks, Tommy. Tommy knows all of this. He put that in the message, right? All right. Then let's go to Victor. Victor, can you read the talking book?
Okay. The Talking Book. Lucy finds an ancient book in the library that can talk. The book tells her it needs her help to find its missing pages scattered around town. The book has the ability to predict her future.
What do you think of that, Victor? A talking book that can reveal secrets. Did they, I found this on ChatGPT, this story idea. Are there any stories like that? A talking book you've seen in movies or manga or anime? Is that a new idea? Because ChatGPT just created this for me, but you guys read a lot, so maybe you know this book or something, right? Deanna, do you know this word ancient, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, does it mean a little bit old or really old?
I don't know.
Ancient. Do you think it means a little bit old or really old?
I don't know.
Oh, it means really old, like the pyramids of Egypt or a really old building in Way City. It means really old. So he finds a really old book that can talk. Hey, Ken, can you read? You look bored. I want Ken to read The Invisible Friend.
Read
Yeah, Mr. Ken.
the invisible friend. Jack accidentally emotions from Maxim invisible. One day, he decides to use his new ability to make his friends and family assume. He realizes that being invisible from the of challenge.
Do you guys, are you there? Okay, Ken, did you finish? All right, do you guys know magic potions? Magic potions are magic drinks, and I want to show you what that looks like because to help your story ideas, magic drinks look really good, but don't drink anything strange if you don't know, you guys. But like a magic drink, a magic potion in these fantasy stories maybe comes in a special bottle and you drink it and cool stuff starts to happen. So it's a pretty cool idea. A magic potion. Here are more magic potions, you guys. Electric, nature, water. Oh, poison is purple. Don't drink the poison. Fire. So this sounds like Harry Potter stuff, you know, drinking a magic drink. It's pretty cool for a fantasy story. Did Kevin come back? Kevin, who used the toilet? Kevin, did you come back? All right. How about Quang Tai? Quang Tai, are you there? Hey, Quang Tai, can you read this story for me? It's the last one, number 10, and I'm going to put it on the screen. No, actually, it's number 9. Okay, so Quang Tai, read number 9.
The robot helper.
Hmm.
Mia built a small robot for her science project. To her surprise, the robot comes to life and starts helping her with her chores. But it also has a mind of its own.
Yeah, so chores are housework. So it has a mind of its own, which is kind of crazy. It starts doing weird things that aren't so good, Quang Tai. All right, Kathy, are you there? Did Kathy wake up? You were taking a little rest, but that's okay because you guys are busy students. Hey, Miss Kathy, can you read the last one called?
Yes, the Hunter Tree House. Tyler and his friends discover that their tree house is haunted by a friendly ghost who needs their help to uncover a hidden, I don't know,
Hidden,
hidden treasure. What? The
buried.
buried nearby.
Yeah, so those are difficult pronunciation words, Kathy. So they're good for our class. Let me read it one more time. Tyler,
Teacher.
yes. Who is that?
Mate.
Oliver.
Oliver.
All right. Oliver, you try reading it. Kathy, you did a great job. Don't worry. Hidden and buried are difficult words. All right, Oliver, you try.
The haunted treehouse. Tyler and his friends discover that their treehouse is haunted by a friendly ghost who needs their help to uncover a hidden treasure buried nearby.
Yeah. Oliver, what do you think of that story? Do you like that story?
I think. No.
Yeah, you like it? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. Oliver, for you guys today, we have about 20 minutes. I want each of you, because there are only about 11 students today, can you finish the story? Don't finish the story. Just give me 2 more sentences and I'll type your work here. So Oliver, do you want to choose the haunted treehouse as your homework?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. So Tyler and his friends discover their treehouse is haunted by a friendly ghost who who needs their help to uncover a hidden treasure buried nearby. Can you give me 2 more sentences, Oliver? What happens next? Well, think about it. Anna Lee, do you like the story about the ghost? Or you can choose your own, Anna Lee. Anna Lee, which number do you like?
Teacher.
Yeah.
Number 9. Mia is my friend name.
Okay. Do you want to use that one, Oliver, as your story?
Yes.
Okay, Mia builds a small robot for her science project. To her surprise, the robot comes to life and starts helping her with her chores, which means her housework like cleaning, but it also has a mind of its own. It starts doing its own crazy stuff. Oliver, what crazy things does the robot do? Can you tell me?
They can wash
Washes
the dish.
the dishes, yeah. The robot washes the dishes, but something crazy happens when the robot is washing the dishes, Oliver.
It's broke the dishes
Yeah. Does the
And-
robot, yeah?
and eat,
Oh,
cook.
and the robot starts eating all the family's dinner. So does the family have to go out to a restaurant for dinner?
Yes, teacher. And the robot cook.
Okay. Okay. All right. Oliver, do you like this story? If you can read it, The Robot Helper, there's your
Yes,
story.
teacher.
Here you're going in
The
a
robot helper. We have built a small robot for a science project. To surprise, the robot comes to life and start helping with a choice. But it also has a mind of its own. For example, the robot washes the dish, but it starts breaking the dish for fun. And the robot starts eating all the family dinner. The family has to go out for dinner. However, when they get home, they see the robot has already cooked another dinner. They are confused by what this robot is doing.
Nice work, Oliver. So for your homework, Oliver, just read what you helped write this story, right? So for your homework, just read this, all right? Now, Kathy, you said last time, you said this is a lot of work and I have so much to do in school. So Kathy, if you want to read another person's story again, that's okay. But I'll tell you what, Kathy, do you want to write your own story with me here? You can choose one of these and you and I can write it together. Are you there, Kathy? Hello, Kathy. Kathy.
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, Kathy, what do you think is interesting? The mysterious door, the lost puppy, the time capsule, the alien
I
friend.
wanna number 10.
All right, wonderful. I'm laughing, Kathy, because I did this on Wednesday night's class, and this little girl who's kind of shy, she started to tell a story, Kathy, and the story started going and going and going because she loved it so much. So remember, you only have to write like 5 sentences, and 2 of them are already written, right? So this one, Tyler and his friends discover that their treehouse is haunted by a friendly ghost who needs their help to uncover a hidden treasure nearby. All right, Kathy, so what happens? I'll start writing.
Mm, they made the tree house.
They make another
Yeah.
treehouse?
No. Their friend make the tree house by I
Well, tell me
don't
what
know what's the word I need.
the friends, what, do they stay in the treehouse or go to find the treasure?
Treasure.
Yeah, there's a hidden treasure. That's, the ghost helps them find a hidden treasure. Like the ghost is already in the treehouse.
The friend find the treasure on inside the house.
Okay, inside the tree house or the family house?
Inside the tree house.
Okay. And so was the ghost, is he a good ghost? They say a friendly ghost, but did the ghost play a trick on them?
But they see
Hmm.
a ghost.
Oh no, they already saw the ghost, Kathy. Like the ghost is giving them the idea to find the treasure, right? So you just have to tell me what they do with the treasure or what they do with the ghost next. Do you see? The ghost, yeah, they already know the ghost is there. He's in the treehouse.
Oh,
Yeah.
when they go downstairs, they were so happy.
Okay. They leave the treehouse
Leave the tree house.
and they're so happy. So what do they do with the treasure?
Do with the treasure? The tree house. They open it and there have a lot of toys, book, and something toys, book, and some paper to draw.
Oh, very nice. What does the ghost say?
The ghost says, "This treasure is for you. It's for you."
Yeah. Help you what? To become better students or something?
And it will help you to become a good student.
Nice, Kathy. Because it's like school stuff inside the treasure box, right? And then are the students, do they become really good students?
Yes.
Okay.
One student only.
What do you think, Kathy? So Kathy, go ahead, read this. This is your homework. It's good. It's about 5 sentences. Go ahead, try.
The haunted treehouse. Tyler and his friend discover that their treehouse is haunted by a friendly ghost who needs their help to uncover a hidden treasure room nearby. The friends do find the treasure, but it actually already in the treehouse. They leave the treehouse and they're so happy. They take the treasure and open it. It has a lot of toys, books, and paper to draw on. The ghost says, "This treasure is for you, and it will help you to become really good students." 1 year passes, and the students really do become great students.
Hey, Kathy, it's a great story. So that's nice. So that's all you have to do. You're kind of done. Oliver's kind of done. Let's pick another person. Hey, Ken, are you there?
Yes,
Ken, what story do you like?
I think talking book.
Oh, the talking book. Okay, so Lucy finds an ancient book, a really old book, 2,000 years old, in the library that can talk. The book tells her it needs her help to find its missing pages scattered around town. The book has the ability to predict the future. What does the book tell Nancy or Lucy? What does the book tell her?
I think the book will tell Lucy that she will become an astronaut in the future.
Very cool. And where does Lucy go? What places? What planets? or another?
She will go to. She will go to Neptune.
Cool. What does she see there?
Ba đi rồi mẹ xuống xuống con đi Phật cho.
Neptune. What can you see? Like Neptune aliens, Ken?
She will see aliens there.
Okay. Now, can the aliens help her build an even faster rocket ship, Ken?
The aliens tell she that Neptune has life.
Oh, okay. What do you think, Ken? Because Neptune is a water planet?
Yes.
Okay. What kind of life is it? Does it look like dolphins, big fish, whales, octopuses?
Mermaid.
Mermaids, okay.
Teacher, what is the word? You write it in the but she must find it using a special
Submarine. Submarine.
read.
Yeah, do you
What
know
does
some?
that mean?
Oh, let me show you a picture, Kathy. Let me see, I get my images. It's that machine that goes underneath the water and people can go in the submarine. And here it is, Kathy. I found a picture of it. So I'll stop this share and I'll go to this one. And there's your submarine. Okay, do you guys see? Submarines. So they go down in Neptune in a submarine. And this is where they see the mermaids. Actually, that's a dangerous submarine. Here's the old Russian one. So do you know these, Kathy? They go under the water. Submarine.
Yes, I know this, but I don't know how to read.
Oh, okay. That's fine. Wow, you guys are at 99 messages in chat. Oliver, you're spamming the chat. Oliver, stop doing that. It's not good because if someone has a real message, we have to go through all of that, okay? So Oliver, please don't spam the chat. Okay. I know you might be bored, but it's not a good idea to spam the chat. All right. I want to talk to some students who didn't get a chance to read yet. Hey, Victor, would you like to try a story?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Victor. Okay, here we go. Victor. Here we go. Victor, which one do you like?
I would like the invisible friend.
Really good. All right. The Invisible Friend. Can you read it and then start adding details? I'll write your details here, Ken. So Jake accidentally drinks a potion or magic drink that makes him invisible for a day. He decides to use his new ability to play tricks on his friends and family, but soon realizes that being invisible comes with its own set of challenges. So what sort of like difficult stuff starts happening, Victor?
At first, so Jake, Jake took away some of his friends and family members' stuff and things to prank them.
Okay. And then what happens?
They were confused and Jake thought that this is funny.
All right. And then does something bad happen and he feels bad?
Then Jake decided to go for a walk
Mhm.
around town.
Very good. What happens?
Hmm, The streets were crowded with people, but Jake was invisible, so they can't see him. So the people crashed into Jack.
It's really funny. It sounds bad. Did they crash into him on bicycles and stuff?
No, only like pedestrians.
Okay. So he gets like knocked down or something?
He got hit a lot,
Does he
so
get
he
tired of
felt
it?
uncomfortable.
Okay. This is kind of cool. This would be a good story, Victor, in a book, you know. So then what happens? Does he just stop this invisible thing? You know, it's just a short paragraph, Victor.
Mhm. And after that,
Yeah.
Jake thinks that being invisible isn't a good thing after all.
Nice. All right. Victor, it's a good story. You have about a full paragraph here. So that's, you know, just read The Invisible Friend. Now, remember, when you guys read this, you have to put emotion and feeling in your words. That's why we're doing the storytelling exercise. So you can tell a great story using your speaking voice. And your friends are listening to the story and they love it. You know, they're like, tell us more. Hey, Tommy, you raised your... What? Where's that Oliver? Oliver, what?
It's Ken.
Oh, hey, Ken. What's going on? Do you want to read it?
No, it's the talking book. It's for homework.
Do you want? You know, that's what Kathy said, and another two students on Wednesday. They said, "Can I choose another person's work to read?" Ken, do you want to choose that as yours, or do you want
Yes.
to? Okay, so yeah, you wrote this, Ken. So all you have to do is just read this story here and send that to me as your homework. But remember, use good stress and emphasis on your words to make it an interesting story, right? All right, let's try Tommy. Hey, Tommy, did you want to try one?
Yeah, I want
Okay,
to
which one?
try the alien friends.
Nice. Okay, so one night Leo sees a bright light outside his window. When he investigates, he finds a friendly alien who needs his help to fix their spaceship and get back home. What happens, Tommy?
Leo is scary but angry, but he actually calls the FBI, call for FBI to report the accident. He trapped his friends so that the FBI could come and arrest him. The aliens are furious that they have been tricked. Although the FBI has assumed control over him, he manages to escape and seek revenge on Leo. He punches Leo and kills him with the his takes of the Arc Cosmic Laser Gun.
Tommy, can you read that for your homework? I could only write because you already had it written. Can you just read that for your homework for me? Because it's a great story, all right? And thanks, Tommy. You saved me some time. You had your work all ready to go. Okay. You guys, I'm going to make a copy of this and I'm going to put it in a PDF and put the file in your Yowlo group. And then you can see the 5 examples, the work that Victor did, that Ken did, that Kathy did, and what Tommy just did now, and Oliver. So about 5 of you have already done the homework. Now, please don't worry about doing the homework because you've already done the hard work, many of you. And then if you get too busy in school, you could just read another person's work. Like all 5 of these are really good stories. The Robot Helper, The Haunted Treehouse, The Invisible Friend, The Talking Book, and what Tommy just added about FBI and stuff like that, right? So you guys, the homework is already started. Anna Lee, let's try just one more. Start with one more and I'll give you one more example.
Okay.
The Secret Garden.
Okay. Sophia discovers a hidden garden behind her new house. The plants and flowers there seem to react to her emotions, blooming and moving according to how she feels. What happens next, Annalie?
Um,
Well, you could do it for homework if it's difficult. Just add 3 sentences. Hey, Kwang Tai, how are you?
I'm good.
Kwang Tai, what story is interesting to you? We have Mysterious Door, Lost Puppy, Time Capsule, Alien Friend, Secret Garden, Magic Pen. You can choose one. I'll tell you what, Kwang Tai, would you like to read another person's story? You could read someone else's if you want.
The Magic Pen.
Okay. Magic Pen. When Sam buys an old pen at a yard sale, he quickly realizes that anything he draws with it comes to life. He starts by drawing simple things, but soon gets more adventurous. So what does he do on one of his adventures, Kwang Tai?
He tried to go to the sun.
Oh, to the sun. All right. Does the magic pen protect him from all the hot sun?
Then the magic even then from the sun.
That's kind of interesting, Kwang Tai. He goes to the sun with the magic pen. What does he see at the sun?
He sees nothing.
Nothing?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. He sees nothing special. Then what does he do?
Then he tries to
Does he go somewhere else? Another place? He decides to go to
the moon.
the moon. Yeah, it's better. What does he see on the moon, Kwang Tai?
He sees
What? Like, do you know this one, Kwang Tai?
he
What do you think?
Yes.
All right. You guys, we have to finish for today because we're about 5 minutes late. And Kathy, you said you're going to do even more homework. I'm just joking. Yeah, all right. I was just joking, but it's true. Deanna, do you have more homework to do today?
No, I was finished exam.
Yeah, nice. Hey, Deanna, do you want to write me a nice story? I know you can do it. You and Annalie and Candy. I didn't get a chance to work with you so much. But Candy and Deanna, would you like to, and Annalie, can you write your own story using these choices? It just has to be 7 sentences maybe. So it's not very long.
Teacher,
Yes.
what's our homework?
Well, you choose one of these and you write maybe 4 or 5 more sentences. But the students in class like Victor and Kathy and Tommy, you already, and Oliver, you guys already gave me enough information. So all you have to do is read this in an audio file. And if you can't think of your own story, like you say, this is too difficult for me to think of a fantasy story, you could read another person's work, okay? That's okay too. All right, so don't feel like a lot of pressure. What I want to do with this story is just to hear you use your voice up and down with good intonation. And I know you guys can do that because I listen to your homework every week and you actually do a great job. Okay, so please don't worry about it. I'm now gonna send this to the PDF, okay? And I'm gonna make a PDF for you guys. And the PDF is here. Saturday morning class PDF that you can open PDF3. And all of our stories are in this PDF file, okay? So don't worry about that. All right. Okay, you guys, shall we finish for today? Thank you very
Bye,
much.
teacher.
Bye-bye, Oliver. I think you guys have
Bye,
a good.
teacher.
Bye-bye, Diana. Bye-bye, Tommy and Ken.
Bye,
One
teacher.
type, bye-bye. Bye, Victor and Kathy and Annalie and Candy. Good luck with your homework, Kwang Tai.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Oliver. Bye-bye, Kevin. Take care. Okay.